These tragic pictures show the frightening moment a congested dinghy full of refugees deflated and left them swimming frantically to shore. One image shows an out-of-breath, totally clothed dad carrying his 2-month-old baby boy through the water in a rubber ring as their crowded dinghy collapsed 100 meters from the Greek vacation island of Lesbos.It comes on the same day 34 migrants drowned off Farmakonisi, considered to be the biggest documented loss of life from any single disaster in Greek waters since the migrant dilemma started. The recent deaths in the Aegean Sea returned as Athens angrily defended its managing of the ever-increasing migrant crisis in Europe. 4 babies, 6 boys, and 5 girls passed away when the vessel sank off Farmakonisi, 12 miles from the Turkish mainland. An additional 68 people were plucked alive from the ocean while an additional 29 were able to swim to safety on a beach on the island, the Coast Guard stated. The Coast Guard was as well trying to find 4 kids missing when one more boat capsized off Samos, a Greek island near the Turkish coast. Thousands upon thousands of migrants from Afghanistan and Syria have braved the treacherously rough seas this year from the of Turkey to the eastern islands of Greece. Over 380,000 people have landed in Europe by sea this year, statistics from the UN revealed, which include nearly 121,000 in Italy and 280,000 in Greece. Most of them are often squeezed together in fragile and congested inflatable dinghies. Lesbos has seen 20,000 mostly Syrian refugees landing in the last couple of weeks. One inflatable holding roughly 70 refugees, which include many kids, blew up approximately 100 meters from the seashore, leaving the worn-out refugees with a frantic last swim to safety. They follow the passing away of Aegean Kurdi, a 5-year-old Syrian boy, whose dead body was photographed face down on a Turkish seaside that triggered a global outcry over the human cost of the catastrophe. He drowned together with his mom Rehan and brother Galip, aged 5, when their boat capsized on a brief voyage from Turkey to the Greek island of Kos. The recent catastrophe coincided with a plea from Vasiliki Than, the Greek interim prime minister, for the European Union to concur a more comprehensive policy for handling the increasing numbers escaping to the region to get away from poverty and war. The overwhelming majority of migrants getting to Greece speedily go north to other countries, with Germany the most preferred location. Europe overall is struggling to cope with a huge influx of people, mainly from Afghanistan and Syria, Eritrea, and other regions, fleeing poverty and violence. Last week, the European Commission declared plans for compulsory quotas to share out 120,000 extra refugees among 25 member countries. However, most countries like Romania, Czech Republic, Hungary, and Slovakia are opposed to this. Hungarian police force stated 4,330 asylum seekers were detained scampering to finish a 4-meter-high fence along its border with Serbia, and also introducing new laws criminalizing unlawful border crossings and quickening decisions regarding asylum requests. In other places, Germany is set to reintroduce some kind of controls on its border with Austria to deal with the influx of refugees. It comes after German authorities caution they are at the limit in dealing with the refugee situation, as locals allege Munich is on the brink of collapse. There are 13,015 refugees migrants in Munich and 1,400 more are anticipated to arrive in the city, but there are fears it's already at a breaking point. Chancellor Angela Merkel called on Athens, currently suffering from a deep financial meltdown, to make more effort to guard the EU's external borders.